Your life is your choice. By MANOJ Joseph K. Life is 10% what happens to you and 90% how you react to it. Chapter 8, Living in Alignment with Our Values. Living in alignment with our values means making choices and taking actions that reflect what is important to us. It involves understanding our personal values and ensuring that our behaviors and decisions are consistent with those values. When we live in alignment with our values, we experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment, and our lives have more meaning. Here are some ways to live in alignment with our values. Identify your values. Take some time to reflect on what is important to you and what values you hold most dear. This can involve writing down a list of your values, or simply thinking about them and reflecting on what they mean to you. Identifying your values involves reflecting on what is most important to you and what motivates you in life. Some examples of values include integrity, being honest and doing what is right, even when it is difficult. Compassion, showing kindness and empathy towards others. Responsibility, taking ownership of one's actions and being accountable. Creativity, expressing oneself through art, music, or other means of creative expression. Freedom, having the ability to make choices and live without constraints. Family, prioritizing and valuing one's relationships with family members. Health, maintaining physical, mental, and emotional well-being. Learning, seeking knowledge and personal growth through education and experience. Service, helping others and contributing to the greater good. Spirituality, connecting with something greater than oneself and finding meaning in life. Assess your actions and decisions. Once you have identified your values, take a look at your actions and decisions and assess whether they are consistent with those values. Are you making choices that reflect your values? If not, think about how you can change your behavior to be more aligned with your values. To assess your actions and decisions, you can ask yourself the following questions. Does this action or decision align with my values? Will this action or decision bring me closer to my goals and aspirations? How will this action or decision impact others around me? Is this action or decision in line with my personal beliefs and principles? Am I being true to myself and my authentic self in this action or decision? By asking yourself these questions, you can gain clarity and perspective on your actions and decisions and ensure that they align with your values. Be intentional. Living in alignment with our values requires intentionality. We must be intentional about our choices and actions and ensure that they align with our values. Being intentional means making a conscious effort to align your actions and decisions with your values. It involves actively choosing how you want to live your life and being mindful of the impact of your choices on yourself and those around you. To be intentional, you can start by clarifying your values and setting goals that align with them. This means taking the time to reflect on what matters most to you and what you want to prioritize in your life. Once you have a clear understanding of your values, you can begin to make intentional decisions that align with those values. For example, if you value honesty and integrity, you can make a conscious effort to always tell the truth, even when it may be difficult or uncomfortable. If you value kindness and compassion, you can make intentional decisions to show empathy and understanding towards others. Being intentional also means being present in the moment and fully engaged in your actions and decisions. This means avoiding distractions and focusing on the task at hand. By being intentional in your actions and decisions, you can live a more purposeful and meaningful life in alignment with your values. Seek out experiences that align with your values. Look for opportunities and experiences that reflect your values. This can involve volunteering for a cause you believe in, seeking out a job that aligns with your values, or joining a community or group that shares your values. Here are some examples of seeking out experiences that align with your values. If you value creativity, seek out opportunities to engage in creative pursuits such as painting, writing, or playing music. If you value community, seek out opportunities to volunteer for a cause you care about or join a local group or organization. If you value adventure, seek out opportunities to explore new places and try new things such as traveling to a new country, learning a new sport, or trying a new type of food. If you value personal growth, seek out opportunities to learn and develop new skills such as taking a class, attending a workshop, or reading books on a topic of interest. If you value health and wellness, seek out opportunities to engage in physical activity, eat healthy foods, and prioritize self-care activities such as meditation or yoga. Remember that the experiences that align with your values may be different from those that align with someone else's values, so it's important to identify what is meaningful and important to you personally. Continuously reflect and adjust. Living in alignment with our values is an ongoing process. It requires continuous reflection and adjustment as our values may change over time. Regularly reflect on your values and assess whether your actions and decisions are consistent with those values. Continuously reflecting on your actions and decisions is essential to ensure that you are living in alignment with your values. This requires self-awareness and mindfulness to notice when your behavior is not in line with your values. Reflection can be done in various ways, such as journaling, meditating, or talking to a trusted friend or mentor. During this process, it is important to ask yourself questions such as: did my actions align with my values in this situation? What could I have done differently to better align with my values? Did I compromise my values in any way, and why? Once you have reflected on your actions, it is important to adjust accordingly. This might mean making changes in your behavior or even re-evaluating your values altogether. It is important to remember that values can evolve and change over time, and that is okay. Continuously reflecting and adjusting is a vital aspect of living in alignment with your values. When we live in alignment with our values, we experience a sense of purpose and fulfillment. We feel more connected to ourselves and others, and our lives have more meaning.